Alright, welcome back to Citizen Sleeper. Yeah, I really wanted to keep playing the game, so I went out, did my errands real quick, came back, I was like, I got time. I'm recording a bit more, so last time we left off, our friend Dragos is possibly gonna get his kneecaps taken out, but we'll deal with that later. We have these news plots to open up. So let's check them out. The overlook a bar. You're unsure your frame can metabolize him, but this fungal drink for a minute along the greenway seems like a good test. Alright, so keep drinking. It's only 6. Buy rations. Alright, so that's a better place to eat and drink. Drinking looks like it's the only way to get regular. We got sealed dock. Repeatable action. Unlock the maglock. The old maglock looks like they would need an encrypted key to open. Why the heavy scrutiny? Security or decaying door. 3 data. Or data. Unseal the door. 2 maglock seals. Anyone's been inside for a year. I guess it's something that you do on the I side? Like this side? Try to get data? Solomon gate? This is yeah, the Solomon document, okay. And Kita. A stranded mercenary. Hey you, wanna earn the chit? Ankita stands behind a huge pile of tied together whole plates. She stretches out her back, her shoulder is bulging beneath her plate seat. You know what? It's a new life. One chit, make it 2. This goddamn station. Alright. Oh yeah. Crosses the docking enclosure as she begins to split the plating into 2 bundles. What is it with this place? She has to see angrily lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up to an imposing height. Her armor plates creaking and looks at you up and down. Or is it just that you all think I'm an easy mark? Uh, uh, Nah, you definitely. I have no idea what my state is, but I'm not expecting to endure. So you probably beat the shit out of me, to be honest. But I'm a fight. Don't. I'm a fight though. Nah. We just. I need to survive, and to survive means I get to make a life. I get it. I do. Well, you just just one cycle without some junk thugger trying to take me for an idiot. That'd be nice. uh, Always one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on then, enough chat. You gotta earn those shits. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Anything gets you ships this way, and she sets off down the gantry and impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down the passage, pushing through a small crowd of steel doors. Oh. Well, it says you're a stranded mercenary. I'm guessing it's your ship and you gotta fix it before you can leave. So, yeah, is that it? Well, this. Boom the trail. Sort of ambergris. That cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there. She rapidly turns on the corner as she trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad in her last job, and I had them more up here for a spell. But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone's got in and sliced the core of our ship mine, so now she's gone dark. Someone broke in, cut it up more. The upshot is that on short ones, except mine with a ton of repairs to do, and the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got one. They sign off the moment they get wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, that's when the time. Oh yeah, that sucks. They can't even like call in because like if we do, they're like, peace. Yeah, no fucking peace out. Hey. Someone is technically coming this way to hunt me down from the company. So it would be good to like have a possible escape route. You know, like if they come here just to like be off on a job somewhere else out there while they're here. And I am about making that money right now. I gotta hustle. I gotta get it any way we can. Yeah. I don't know. Got a ship mine tucked away in a frame of yours. Probably not. I don't know. And this swings the place from her back, almost knocking over in the process. This is me. She holds the second bundle over your shoulder. You're the first person I met here who might actually be considered helpful. Tells you know, look, you want to help? Come see. I need a hand putting Amber back together, and you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. I gotta live. She passes the bundles of plates through the ambergris outer lock, and she turns back. Just don't go spraying all this around. Yeah, she don't want people to know she's got all these jobs out here with people. She gives you a party nod and ducks your door. Alright, get out of here. She goes back and the lock slams shut. Alright, I gotta get some more stainless. Replay my nigga Dragos. Help you out with that. Get to know Impus. All the stories and food. Then you supply him with both. You can hear his fix ambergris. His cut out of commission. Help her get it running again. Repair the hole. Build a ship mine. You're a type of fabricator owned by the Ort Exchange, so the few fragments you could build a ship mine coin. Gain access to the Ort Fabricator. That does track with she says an examiner. Rewire the drones. I think there's a couple of glitch repair drone stores. If you can rewire them, you can repair they can repair the ambergris for you. Again, needs help so you can get with the ambergris. Pock marks with damage, the hole is a good place to start. Alright. I'll possibly if I get around another 6, I'll do that have it do that. That would actually be really useful. You know, work smarter, not harder. So I think I should keep helping Dragos for now. He's also getting money. But at some point I will go here for like this gate. Yeah, that needs that. Is there anything for the record? There is. What's this? What's the is for? Requires data as well. Like right now I don't have any. Data actions allow you to extract data from nowhere AI. They look like dice actions, but when electing, you must match your dice to the one displayed on the right. If you have a +1 or +2 modifier in the interaction, you will be given more possible dice to match. Oh, okay, I understand. Once unlocked, so I needed 2 because I have a +1, so it's really a 3. So if I get a 2, I can get into that. I have a 3 right now, so that won't work because I have a +1. Wait. So I need at least that. I see. Right now I'm just looking at the nodes. Because I have a +1, I can get away with 2. That's right, because I'm actually interfaces the thing that I'm actually good at. Alright, so if I get some low rolls for my cycles, I can come here to do this. Since these are actually pretty so I'm going for an influence of chirping out constantly, so let's see what they're talking about. Okay, yeah, I like that. So yeah, if I get some like lower rolls on my cycles, I might use them there. But I think for this right now, yeah, I'm gonna try helping my boy Dragos. Let's not be bad, please. Neutral. Alright. Well, I need I'm halfway there. And for now, let's hunted. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Oh, it's gonna. Yeah, it takes 2. Oh, okay. Hey, I don't. With only 3 die, I keep. What? One of these dice is loaded. And it closed up. My voice echoes from the corridor towards you. Sleeper. Wait up. Yeah, who's talking? Fing, a Having G system engineer. Fing is coming down the corridor towards you while walking around his brother. Hey, glad I caught you. Do I know you? You do now. He puts a hand on your arm. I've seen you hanging around. Just want to chat. You saying nothing? He nods back to the canner. Rough. It can be hard to get a start on the eye. He looks down on her and passes. What was that old Aaron said? The eye opens for all us all. The eye opens for us all. Go. Funny. Haha. Hilarious. Nice idea, but we'll not always very practical. We do our best, but it isn't easy. Who the fuck is Erlen? Fast together in the main hallway. No one has told you about Erlen? He's the founder of this place. That's why there's his name. So it's called Erlen's Eye. I see. Having you should organize some seminars. Not really my department though. I'm with systems. Systems? Everything I runs on. And it on standard past the wall. This place is a ruin, but systems keep it spinning somehow. At least we try to. He stops you in a quiet passage. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you around and well, I know a little about you sleepers. I have a little proposition for you, he goes. But this is not the place for it. Alright, so Shady, I mean, I'm already technically doing deals with the gang, so I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or 2 to prepare, then when you're settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark. In truth, I need you. If what they say is true about you sleepers, well, there's work to be done. Oh no, is this place going under? And if we don't stop it, it's gonna fall out of the fucking stars? But it's just I go to, that good. I think it's your time. He pats you on the back, her voice bright and his dark look suddenly gone. Stay clean, sleeper. Stay clean. You think I'm fucking gonna be dirty, nigga? He walks off down the passage, raising a hand in farewell. Alright. So, that's a thing. I got another 6! I did get another 6. So right now the only other like critical, so I do need to go talk to her. Yeah, let's talk to her. Yeah, let's start with that and see what she has to say before I start doing things. Let's go see Sabine. First thing you see is entering the glint of Toshiro's influence. Like a cat's eye in the dark of the corridor, he nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark and you push through the sheathing into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with the case open in front of them. A set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating in the warm light. And yeah, it's like I want to do this specifically because it's going to help my condition. And the better my condition, the more dice I get access to. So, and the more dice means the more actions that we do every day. So the further we can push things along. So I think it's pretty important to get this good. Because I mean, after day 1, we had 4 die. We've been at 3 die since then. I have no idea how Yadigan they drove up. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. Yeah, I think in this case, it's either it is or it isn't. If it is, great. If it isn't, I'm still exactly where I am currently, so if it doesn't work, I'm screwed either way. Yeah, I really don't care. I appreciate enthusiasm, but we need to be careful. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. Yeah, there's not really another choice. And the first one's free, that'd be great. Because I would like to stabilize. Stabilize works under a similar principle of an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation. It stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your friend, they'll fit a part of each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. I say, yeah, because I'm artificial and stuff. It's basically saying that's not real. Get it out of here. Sabine holds the vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains which act as passcodes to your immune system. The stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from injecting all of its own organs. I'm not big into medical. Not something I personally learned a lot of and stuff, so... What? It means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic material to be accepted by your immune system. So anything. So upgrades. At least if the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. I'll start with a small dose to limit the risk. I mean, we gotta do it. Let's do it. Shane cracks the glass neck of the stabilized vial and uses the syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. Tap the syringe and you watch as the sign might emerge from the clear liquid. Any sign? No. You barely feel the needle. Your frame registering the initial injection, but with little response. The sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back, Sabine is sitting in the chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of her slate. Awake? What was that? Well, the stabilizer's genuine. I don't know how y'all gonna acquire a case of this stuff, but they did. He looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you're gonna have to do that somewhere else. Yes, sir. I have other patients. Sorry. No, it's... Hey! Thanks for having the shit. I think you did it. See, nuts. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You're gonna have to pay for the next one. Silence feels real. Yeah, I expect it. It seems different somehow, as if things have moved or shifted. How long have you been up? Sabine. Everything comes free, sleeper. Oh, bad. You manage to get to your feet and wander into the hallway. A quiet stretch towards the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Hey! I'm stable, baby! I'm currently stable. How much are these files? One. Oh, I guess I get it. I get it. Okay, well, first off, I gotta buy food. Because I only have 2, I'm gonna lose it. Gotta get some den done. Now I'm full energy, so I'll be good for 2 recycles before I need to buy food again. I don't have scraps Nelson. Alright. That's not bad. Okay, well, I'm stable again, so I should be... So next cycle I should have 5 die. I should have 5 die to work with. I've been getting a lot out of these 3 die though. I mean, this is 3 6s. Oh, wait. 3 6s. But, yeah, if I rewire the drones to repair the ship, as it goes to critical action, let's definitely do that. Let's just a per cycle. It takes time, it takes skills and scouting, and twin drones working, but you manage it. They can repair they can make the repairs from here. So every cycle they'll repair one. So they're slowly replaying the ship shape. So I guess technically I can leave them here? Because even if I did it, it would be better when I have like a full set. So to go for that, I need to make some money. And I need Douglas not to get his shit rocked. this instance were all lower, like 1s and 2s. It was like a 3, but you know, I can do like 1s and 2s because I have the +1. So I think it's better to... Yeah, just because I have to... minus, it's... Maybe the rest of the day. Did the whole shit. Can we... Fucking neutral? You can't just give me a positive? Fucking negative? Ah, you gotta be shitting me. These dice are, not my friend. Yeah, now I need to eat an extra day now. Because I lost energy. Yeah, I should have gotten a drink as well. Full die and they are not good at all. These dice are ass. Alright, there's Fang. He said he needed more time. 1 cycle enough? Sleeper! Today's not a good day for you guys. It's actually pretty ass. It's easier to come in this way. Security out of that. You know. He signs a button, the bay creaks open, blinking lights. So truth be told, I don't spend much time upstairs. This is where I work. The bay is filled with pieces of hardware, all rigged up to generators and diagnostic slates and things you don't recognize with the glow of blue screen light. This is a chorus of hums and blends into a single wave of static, filling the dark corners of the room. You like it? You know, it's a mess. Hey, those days is a mess. This is what I have to work with. I guess, yeah. That's a nearby service sack with blues in response. This is my treasure trove, all dredged out from the sea of systems we call the AI. You wouldn't believe what this place runs on. He sets over the towering blocks speckled with vents. Some of the systems are built from the original station. I think it's 81. The one Solomon built. We've had to invent new components, repair things we've never built, reverse engineer entire subsystems in existence. At least these means I'm gonna go to into the eyes, because these are good for that. Residents here look up at the eye and think they're seeing a concrete reality, but the place is a system in constant flux, decaying and growing, collapsing into new configurations. Walks down between the hardware stacks and you follow. We're keeping this place alive, but also remaking it into something new, dragging it away from the corporate origins. You saw it. At least that's what I'm trying to do. He turns back into the face of him. I know you can see this too, Sleeper. All those systems and sections. You can see, can't you? Yeah. When I open my eyes, yeah, I can see it. It makes sense, right? You're between here and there, between people and their systems. So you light this place up like a beacon, and that's what I need. He glances at the lights around you as you follow, and Fang knows too. I'm guessing being a beacon isn't always ideal when you're on the run, though. Yeah, they're literally currently tracking me. Maybe I can help with that. There's a lot of old growth in this place. Subsystems I can't see. Access protocols lost to time and decay. Secrets. A shitload of secrets. With your help, I can unlock this place. Break off the last ghost lens of the corporate control. Even in Heaven Edge, there's no growth. Heaven Edge? Heaven Edge. Let's go Heaven Edge. I like Heaven Edge. Those whose roots trace back into those bad old days. You can help me dredge the past, and I'll see what I can do about that tracker of yours. Well, since I am actively being tracked, yeah, no, I kind of need that tracker taken care of so I don't have to worry about the corporation coming and scooping me up. So I'm in. You won't regret it. He's like, a gift. It's a Solomon cipher. I dug it up in a desolate station. Slot that into an old network gate and you'll be able to pull out all sorts of secrets from the nodes inside. Start bringing me whatever you can turn up. Use the emulated mind of yours and see what's out there. Let's get a picture of how things are. Those above have granted me an acquisition budget. I can pay you for whatever useful data you bring in. I know you need it. Okay, thanks. I do need it. Alright. But keep it quiet. Keep it clean. I'll see you soon. You step back out into the passage. Those flickering lights still in the back of your mind. Alright, new drive. Disable your tracker. I guess I'll disable your SNS tracker if you get to the bottom of the mystery first. Let's kind of focus a little bit on that. minutes. Alright, so it looks like I have 1 data. I need to put in 3 datas to help get to the bottom of it. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, the script writer's here. Buy some scrap. It's gonna take 3 cycles to unload. It looks like you can buy 3 things of scrap. I could actually buy all of it. I'm not really sure what scrap does for me right now. Well, my dice are not currently great. So what I'm gonna do is, he's half white. I gotta use some of these lessers. Two is 1 equals 3. Five eyes. Chance of intercepted. That's 5. Having members broadcasting the open number from here, leaving them open to data extraction. Let's extract their data. Neutral outcome. I got a cache of raw hens in that. Alright. Keynode. Where's it? 2. Yeah, I probably should focus on more Solomon-based shit. Imagine input 1. A long connection phase in Iceland once. Last time was 1,000 cycles ago. I passed. See what we can get. An encrypted key. Alright. As you drip back from the node and latches onto you, a thread strung tight against you tethers you in place. A taste. The voice makes you shiver. Listen close behind your ear. You see a distant glint of light shut off, and then suddenly a shape from the side. It stalks around you and circling like a wolf. Entity unknown. Astronaut processing. Please hold. Oh, what the hell is this? Sentient protocol unraveling. The turret around you thickens till it's a ring, a cylinder, a tunnel of light circled around you and blinding for a second. Oh man. But then it's gone, it's a phase. You see a figure, a creature in front of you. A strange head flickers between different angles, reading you. I mean, could you really just ask something what it is? At this day and age, let's. What are you doing? Shape paces around you on a lift legs. There's no ground here to pace on. Entity, identity, origin, serial, cadence. The figure faces you expectantly. You know me. Slaver, old SNR, the classic. Unknown known. The figure's strange head rotates. Brickish signature of not of. Attempting interface. Let's see. Figure speaks, more threads begin to spiral from his head. Thick snaky name. He's like, oh, whoa. Calm the fuck down, bruh. The figure halts and starts twitching entity. Your identity is unknown. We only seek to correct illegalities. Can you confirm your legal right to sentence? Sentience. It's like, oh, I have no. Legally, I'm not allowed to be sentient. I'm not really a person anymore. They kind of took that from me. Guess technically I can't confirm my legal right to sentience. I'm just sentient. And that's how you know I'm lean. Unfortunate. All I want to is think of their taste. The one from the sealed dock. Hey, I will find out. I will. It's like, oh, yeah, sealed dock, yeah. And then he hides in the rotunda. You and its puppet. Hunter Henson. I will not be diverted from my task. Strike! Hurrah! Not a physical strike. Mental spike! There you go. You open your eyes, blinking back in the station, shaking with fear. Alright. There's a sentient being here that's also here with the Solomon Gate. Start decipher. Gate S7 access. Lost the key, but I gained access to the Solomon node. Imagine put a 1. Oh, I just have another 1. This node is leaking corrupted constrictor list from the early days of the system's Paldomine rush. What else? Let's see what we get. Solomon data. Let's stay back on this side of things for a moment. And what do you want? You want... Oh yeah, this is what I want. Corrupted Solomon data. What's with the incredible? Hacking the system. You know, here to sealed dock. Yeah. Sound like one of the maglocks. I have this have engine data. I wonder what that can go to. The shipyard. I should really help my boy. Yeah, he's not looking good. Let's see if I can. Agent. Need a 1. This key node wasn't needed, so I guess it's like I need at least a 1. Some Solomon node. It's a 4. Okay, so good. Solomon data. Oh, that's 2 Solomon datas. No Solomon node. It's a 2. I will save that for later. I think the quicker I can get the tracker taken care of, I don't have to worry about that shit. But I do wanna help you. Just be cool, okay? Just be cool. Be fucking cool. Be fucking cool. You weren't cool. You weren't cool at all, you son of a bitch. Gotta eat. Should I get a drink? I don't know what having a drink's gonna do. Oh yeah, she can exchange. I don't know how much you get via scrap. I'm good on this. I will buy one more in a while. This is... yeah, this is going on its own slowly. So I'm gonna... I got a little bit of money. I don't know how much it's gonna use though. You know what I mean? Like, is this gonna give me +2? Because it only gives me +3. I'll do it tomorrow. Let's do the cycle. Let's go to sleep. I should be able to buy a stabilizer. You know, after this. I'm so good. Oh, these are some good rolls. These are some good rolls. Alright. Let me try this. Let me see what I drink here. How much is that gonna... Okay, it gives you 1. It gives you 1 for 6. So yeah, it is more cost efficient to buy the food since it gives you 3 for 15. Let's give you 3 for 18. But no, we actually did pretty good. We actually have enough to... yeah, that's right, you need a 2. I have time. I don't like have to do this just yet. So let's actually do some work. Let's do a little bit of work. Let's see. I need to help you. I could go safe. What's -1? There's no way I'll fuck it up this time. Hey, positive. That's good, good. Alright, that means I'm only 1 away. I mean, if I wait 1 day, I can just run the safe one. And I should be fine. Am I risking this man's life? A little bit. What the freight? That's indoor. I can buy some scrap. Just trying to think. I know I can sell scrap here at the market. What do I get from that? Good trusted trader. Old ship mine fabrication. Which if I wanna, because I think she's missing a ship mine, so that would actually help with that quite a bit. I think I'm good on this at the moment. So I'm gonna buy some scrap. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some scrap. Yeah. So yeah, you can only buy this amount of scrap. You can only buy 13 of scrap. So we got the scrap. You're 1 away. I can wait another day for that. That'll be fine. Let's work on the ship. Let's see if we can get some hull repairs. Let's go positive. Neutral. Alright. Oh, okay. It does push this faster. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. In that case, let's work on the exchange. Let's sell scrap here. See how much we can get from the scrap. Less. We get less. But we become more trusted. Alright. We get a lot, but we become more trusted. I understand that. Alright, in that case... Oh, there's 3 more cycles over here. It's just I'm trying to do like everything at once. I should be. Whole materials is dangerous. I wouldn't try that. Should be honest, nice, but let's just focus on one thing. This is only take a 1. I think there was. You need a 2. Stud. G. That needs a 1. Yeah, I don't think it's that huge a deal. What do I need the special decrypted key, actually, so that I can unlock that door. So is there any of these big nodes? No, H4 is not gonna have it. Agent gives you agent things. I don't need agent stuff. The Solomon seeds for him. The keynote's a 3. I'll have a 3. I could go higher. It's just I'd already use them for other things. Yep, let's try year 1. I wonder if I buy the Sabine's thing, will I like just use it? Or what, you know? Play the exchange. 50-50. 50-50? Give it a positive? Neutral. I hate you sometimes. You know, this is probably going to be neutral, which is only going to be +1 anyway. And just for the safety of it, yeah, I don't get a negative, but this is safe and that's risky. So I might as well honestly do it on manual. And it turned out to be positive somehow. Of course. But it's done. Dragos! You arrive in the buzz of activity yard. Red blinking lights flash across the vast dark shapes suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in a twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it lowered into the yard. What is it? That, my friend, is A-grade scrap. If I can get scrap from this, so I can work for scrap instead of spending 20 crap. Okay, I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Dragos for the monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. Nothing. What happened to the ship? Ah, not my concern. It's like, who cares? That's not money. I get it. The ship creaks like a claiming iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. I guess it's visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. They're inside to crawl over the hull. Their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in similar fashion. Locked inside the container, the wreck of an S&R freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragon's own, a womb of your rebirth into a strange station? You shudder. Perhaps you could learn more about the ship. You could be able to trace the path that led you to the yard. Squeeze your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we're up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship and buzz on the side. Winterlight. I need scrap. Scrap make money. Make money make me trader. Trader gives me access to fabricator. Fabricator could help me make the brain thing for, I think, because a ship mine that needs to be remade. So that's why I can do it. Which also should help me not be tracked and taken back. A real beauty. You get your fading. Real beauty. They one last like a shadow ship with drones are cutting and slip out of yards, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. Upgrade point. Upgrades available. Hey! You complete your first drive. Each drive completes an upgrade point to your character. Access the character venue and yep, I just did that. Alright. Ooh, chance to get random scrap. Alright, so you can do that. I can get rid of my -1 for indoor. I'm fine with that. I don't need that. For 2 upgrades, I get double points. Predict the reasoning. Dice actions display potential positive and negatives. That's actually pretty good. Chance to gain energy after any engage. That's not bad. This gives you the odds, so you know if something's gonna. So you know the outcomes of positive and negative things. That can help better dice management. Like if I know a positive is gonna give me plus this, then I know when to use it. But having a random scrap whenever using engineer actions is pretty good, because that also helps me build my trader shop by selling scrap, so I'll make money and build that. Let me Okay, you got a new thing here. His nerve. This isn't Intuit, this is Engineer. Yard clearance. History or no, the ship is salvaged. As Dragolo says, break it down, move it on. Forensic thrall. Investigating the Warnight means picking through its systems and structures with care. It won't pay, but you can find answers. So this lets me learn things, use my intuition to maybe learn some more things in history. But this gets me paid. And right now, fuck the past. I need to make money and make a new life for myself. So this is cool. I don't think in this instance, I think I would rather do, especially because I'm on a timer. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. It's like 12 cycles before he's fed up. I guess if I get positives, they should give me like +2, like each 2. So 1. So on the so that could be 4. It's the same as this, which is pretty good. But it's the same thing. Do I use engineering can give me scrap. Scrap gives me money. Scrap gives me money. This gives me outcomes for better dice. I think this early is smart. Let's get predictive reasoning. Yeah, knowing the outcomes helps me better understand it. I see that. So you get rid of you do this specifically to, I say get rid of the -1 because you have -1, so it'll be 0. Alright, it'll be 0, and then you can get it to get a +1. So this is gonna take a point to get +1 in it. Alright. So yeah, now if I look at this. +2 to Winter Light, +1 to Yard Clearance, so this does help this. This gives you +2 to Yard Clearance and 16 Cryo. So this is $16. This gives me +2 to this and +1 to this. So I guess technically these are positives. So if I get positive outcomes, I get +2 and +1. So I could finish this and get that, but this will guarantee I get this for positive outcomes. I keep pressing escape, thinking that will send me back. Alright, I like that. I like that. I already finished that, so that's why that can't be done. Is you getting a positive gives you +2 to your ship, and +1 to ground it. Alright. I wish I had engineer. There's a lot of engineer stuff now. So, I think you are done. You do have like a patience bar now. It's kind of like a. You can't wait for your boy. Oh man. I had that 20. I'm thinking I might buy. You get anywhere from +19 to positive, -11, negative. Ugh. If I buy the scrap, they'll give me another thing there. I have enough to buy a scrap. I'll decide tomorrow because I still have time. I'm gonna lose 2 energy wise. I haven't even started the shipyard, so I don't know what the shipyard even has like to offer really. So I'm going to let's do the yard hand. Lose Ego's condition, lose energy, get to the yard hand. Obviously I'm going to use this because I don't do endure very well. And it's dangerous, and this is risky, so this is real bad. And they give the same on positive. So yeah, I'd rather assist ship better than hull material. That's my boy Dragos. Let's This will give me 3. I don't need 3. There's too much. This will give me... Oh. 1? I'll wait, go down to 2. They'll give me up there. These will give me food. That might give me 2 for 10, which is also not bad. Not bad for 2. Alright, let's do Dragos because we want money. Let's... It's dangerous. So is this gonna work for both? This... If I... Doesn't... There's no... There's no predictive on if it's negative, actually. So I don't know what I'd lose. Dragos, we'll work on your ship tomorrow. Right now I'm just gonna be trading. Yeah, today I'm just gonna trade. Positive? I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Well, I guess I get this done. I can talk to Emphas. Sleeper! Oh god. He saw me across the room and said, Sleeper! Tell me a story. He draws a handful of chopped mushrooms to his walk and fire leafing under oil. I see you, cycle in, cycle out, but we never speak. Tell me a story. Yeah, really well, yeah. What kind of story on end? I'm a pretty prolific storyteller. Any kind. He pauses to drill something from a plastic bottle into the water. But one of yours. Nothing stolen. You pause, the spices rich in your nostrils, and think about the kind of story you'd like to tell Emphas. You look at Emphas, the listener, and imagine he has heard it all before. How to enjoy a strange story, something with some spice. Tell him about my dreams. All the sleepers, you tell Emphas, had dreams. Some were simple, memories left over from the emulation process that had become tangled up in their minds and would come out when they slept. It wasn't rare to hear a sleeper in the dorm scream or cry out in the night. But your dreams, those gray, skeletal after images, systems, structures, threads and patterns weren't like the others. They weren't memories or nightmares, they were reflections of reality. Distorted, yes, but somehow true. You learned, back then, to keep quiet about them, to let them flow through your mind like water. That wasn't until now, until you arrived in this place. Now your dreams colonize your waking life, just slip behind your eyelids and every blink, and now you understand they aren't dreams at all. Some process of interfacing, of speaking, of living in another world that flows through this one like smoke through air. You tell him that you don't know if there is a reason for your dreams. Perhaps you reason it is some side effect or particular quality of the frame you inhabit. Whatever it is a gift, and you hope to make use of it. Emphasis finishes cooking, squints a little at you. Sleeper, you're quite the storyteller. He eyes you and you realize that he's trying to gauge how honest you've been in your story. As it passes you the meal he was cooked, and you take gracefully. As you eat, he talks, a natural exchange. Thank you, Sleeper. But my time is done for today, and I do not want to keep you longer, so I'll make a proposal. These are goods enough for most, but someone told me a story that made me think, a couple cycles ago. They said that across the gap in the green way, fresh mushrooms grow. Have you heard this? No. Neither had I, but I trust the one who told me. Can you bring me some? I cannot cross the gap and I worry about leaving my things behind. I'm sure a storyteller like you could handle the trip. I will prepare them for you. And if you wish to tell it, be the audience of another story. Hey. Okay. I don't know how we get across the gap. And might be able to get the gap with her. I'll wait for you to bring them. I'll prepare a recipe then, Sleeper. Good luck with your foraging. Turn away and walk back to some stores of food you think a trade had seen before. Should I have waited a day? Alright. Maybe I should have. Well, another cycle. Yeah, I gotta take care of that jerker. I don't know how long it's gonna take to fix it, so we will. Yeah, we'll go sleep. End the cycle. Alright. Uh-oh. That's an instant thing. Well, either way, we got some things to actually play with. There were a couple of ones, so that's good. And yeah, no, this is yeah, this is fun. I like it. I like the varying choices and stuff that are happening and everything. It's oh, bring up the caps. But that's gonna do us for this part. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I do hope that if you've played it by now, if you took my advice after part 1, I hope you enjoyed it, because right now I'm having a good time, and I'm looking forward to playing this some more. But I do have to go, so this is Canon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.